At this time, I ask all of you who are able to please stand and join the Grafton High School senior choir members for the singing of our national anthem. Seniors, you may be seated. Good morning. Welcome to the Grafton High School Class of 2026 graduation ceremony on this 7th day of June. We are gathered here today to celebrate the graduation and many accomplishments of this amazing group of students. My name is Scott Manti, and I've had the honor and privilege of being the principal of Grafton High School for the last 11 years. It is my privilege to preside over our ceremony today. Giving our welcome address is the Superintendent of Schools for the Grafton School District. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jeff Nelson.
Thank you. Good morning and welcome to today's commencement program for the Grafton High School Class of 2026. Today we gather to celebrate the culmination of 13 years of education, dedication, and the limitless potential of our graduating class. On behalf of our entire school community, I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Graduates, this celebration would not be complete without acknowledging the individuals who have contributed to your success. I would like to recognize our school board members in attendance today and ask them to stand and be recognized when I read their names. Our board president, Steve Nada, vice president, Mark Kaler, clerk, Jerry Rossi, treasurer, Blair Jameson, and board members, Bob Mallon and Sean Taylor. Thank you for being here today and for your commitment and leadership in our district. Next, I would like to recognize the incredible teachers that we have in the Grafton School District and all the extra time and effort they have put into each of your lives. I know many of you have teachers here today who worked with you in elementary and middle school, as well as our teachers from the high school that are on the side of our graduates. I would ask that all of our teachers please stand and be recognized. Thank you, teachers, for your tireless work over the years. In addition to our faculty, an event like this scale doesn't just happen on its own. I would also recognize our incredible technology team, our hardworking maintenance team, and the administrators and the dedicated administrative assistants here at GHS. Thank you for all your behind-the-scenes work and making our ceremony look so spectacular today. And last but certainly not least, I want to recognize the parents and families of our graduates. So parents, please stand to be recognized. If this is your final child graduating from GHS, please stand one more time so we can congratulate you on this milestone as well. You've made it. Congratulations. Graduates, no matter how successful you may become, never forget the people who love you and support you, so please take time to thank them later today. I'm here to proudly share that your legacy will be one of the greatest graduating classes ever in GHS history. You are a class defined by historic excellence. Look at what you've accomplished in just this school year. You brought home a state championship in football. For the first time ever in school history, our volleyball team placed second at state. Our Random Engineers robotics team made it to the state tournament for the very first time. There are individual record holders throughout this group, and the historic run isn't stopping, as just yesterday, a track relay team brought home a state championship. And the story still isn't finished as girls soccer continues their quest for a state title next week. Academically, you absolutely shattered records. This class achieved the highest ACT composite in GH history at 23.3. You boast two seniors who earned a perfect ACT score. And collectively, this class has earned over $3.44 million in scholarships. Only the second time any Grafton class has surpassed the 3 million mark. In every setting, you have represented yourselves, your families, and our district exceptionally well. As you prepare to take your final walk off the field at GHS as a student, you should do so confidently because you are ready for the next chapter of life. And life is all about choices. Big choices, little choices, and sometimes no choices at all. But doing the next right thing always makes life easier. I'm a big country music fan, and as you go out to make those choices, I want to leave you with a powerful piece of advice that went viral earlier this year. Eric Church gave the commencement address at the University of North Carolina. And if I was as cool as Eric Church, I could just stand up here and strum a guitar and you'd think I was really cool. But I'm not as cool as Eric Church. Standing before a generation raised on social media, though, he gave a sharp warning. He told the graduates to resist the temptation to perform for everyone and to belong to no one, to be globally visible and locally invisible. He urged them to put down their phones and learn actual names instead of usernames. His ultimate charge to the graduates is my charge to you today. The world does not need another cover song. It needs an original. Class of 2026, do not spend your lives trying to play someone else's music or chasing validation through a screen. Be honest enough to listen to your own life, keep your values in tune, and find the courage to be exactly who you were created to be. On behalf of everyone in our community, congratulations. I deeply appreciate all that you've done to the incredible culture that is the Grafton School District. Walk out of here today confidently. Congratulations, Grafton High School, class of 2026. We are incredibly proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Great job. Each year, it is tradition for a Grafton High School faculty member to speak to the graduating class. This speaker is selected by our seniors. This year, we are excited to announce the seniors have selected a teacher from our science department to give this address. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Andy Hudson. Congrats, Andy.
Class of 2026, thank you for the honor of speaking to you today. Throughout the 4 years that you have been at GHS, I have found your class to be filled with great character. I will miss the dedication that so many of you have shown with your academics. I will miss our conversations before or after class, or in the hallway between classes. I will miss our trips to the river for water testing, where I would watch some of you teeter on the edge of disaster as the water would creep precariously close to the top of your waders. And I might even miss the playful ploy to offer to bring a speaker outside during outdoor class time for students' listening pleasure, even though it was actually a poorly disguised attempt to have access to your phone. You know who you are. Many of you I know and have had in class, some of you I have not. But regardless, you have all made it to one of the defining moments in your life, your high school graduation. What a truly exciting time. Reflecting on my own graduation many years ago, I remember sitting in your position, swelling with the excitement that comes with the end of one era and the beginning of another. I remember the sadness of saying goodbye to some friends that I have not seen since, but cherish the relationships I have built in the time that has passed. So for my parting words, I have a few thoughts I wanted to share with you. You have walked the halls and studied in the classrooms of the K-12 educational system for over a decade. Embrace what you have learned and take it with you. You have learned far more than math, reading, writing, science and technology education, arts and music. You have built life skills. The relationships you have formed, the deadlines and responsibilities you have been introduced to, the extracurriculars and trials and tribulations have all made you stronger, more resilient, and more ready to handle the future ahead of you. Remember and take those lessons with you. Take some time today or at graduation parties to thank those in your life who have made this moment possible. Your parents, families, and loved ones who have supported you and played an instrumental role in helping you to this point. From the tears and goodbyes on the first day of kindergarten so long ago, to the countless car rides, early mornings, late nights, and general therapy sessions that come with the meandering ups and downs of helping guide a growing child through the beginning stages of life. I can tell you as a parent myself, we would do it all over again. We might take a little time off first, though. Get involved. Whether your journey takes you to military service, the workforce, a four-year university, or a tech college, build meaningful connections and make relationships that set you up for success. Be there for one another. We are stronger when we have connections that foster respect and support each other along the way. Persevere. The road of life is filled with bumps, potholes, U-turns, and traffic jams. It's all built into the ride and unavoidable. You will encounter incredibly joyous times, as well as those that will test you to the core. Stay strong. Find the good in the challenge, even if it feels as though it isn't possible. The human spirit has an incredible capacity for resilience. Set goals and challenge yourself often, but live life one day at a time and always strive to be present. And if by chance you find yourself living out of your parents' basement at age 30, really persevere. Enjoy your post-senior year summer. This transition time is exciting. Spend time with friends and loved ones, and take at least some time for yourself as well. Reflect on all you have accomplished, and look forward to what is yet to come. Enjoy the ride. So, in closing, I won't keep talking for too long. Most of you are ready to be done in February. Believe me, everyone in your life knows this, especially your teachers. Thank you again for the opportunity. And from all the staff at the Grafton School District, congratulations, class of 2026.
Hudson, great job. Congratulations. And now, performing Sogno di Volare by Christopher Tin, the Grafton High School School Band. Senior members, please join your band. We will now be announcing our Senior Recognition Awards. These awards are based on academic achievements through 7 semesters at GHS. Members from the Grafton High School class of 2026 have accomplished a great deal academically throughout their high school careers. It is essential that we acknowledge these accomplishments. The following groups of students have graduated from Grafton High School with special academic recognition. Please direct your attention to our seniors. Signified by the wearing of a white tassel, we have our cum laude graduates. Signified by the wearing of a silver tassel, we have our magna cum laude graduates. And our highest honor, signified by the wearing of a gold tassel, we have our summa cum laude graduates. At this time, I would ask all 3 of these groups to please stand and accept our praise and admiration. You may be seated. It is also my pleasure to introduce the top 10 academic students from the class of 2026. Due to a grade point average tie, there are actually 11 students being recognized. Seniors, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all students have been announced. Casey Baker. Charlotte Barnett. Ian Cornelius. Bella Goodwin. Remy Gundert. Audrey Hansen. Nicholas Kell. Audrey Kleckner. Josie Knepp. Mia McInnes. And Alani Walls. Please join me in giving all 11 top students with a well-deserved round of applause for their hard work and achieving this accomplishment. You may be seated. Each year, 2 Grafton High School seniors receive the Black Hawk Award. This award is voted on by faculty members and recognizes 2 seniors who most embody a combination of the following characteristics throughout their time at GHS: leadership, scholarship, character, and service. The first recipient of the prestigious Black Hawk Award this year is Kendall Conrad. Kendall, please join me on stage. Kendall, please accept this plaque, which recognizes you as a Black Hawk Award winner from the class of 2026. An identical plaque will hang in the Hall of Honor at GHS. Our second recipient of the Black Hawk Award this year is Rook Levine. Rook, please join me on stage. Rook, please accept this plaque, which recognizes you as the Black Hawk Award winner from the class of 2026. An identical plaque will hang in the Hall of Honor at GHS. The last group that we would like to honor today are GHS seniors who will be leaving to serve our country in the military. Seniors, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all students have been announced. Josie Ballou. Evan Buckman. Max Glab. Nathan Meyer. Josh Poyer. Aiden Poor. Jaden Smith-Kaler. And Private First Class Peyton Wismiller. Please join me in giving me all a round of applause for these students and their service. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce our senior commencement speakers. We will begin with our salutatorian, Alani Walls. Congratulations. Okay, there you go.
Greetings, teachers, administrators, parents, friends, and the class of 2026. I'd like to say congratulations and leave you with a few words. In the movie Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark says, "It's not about how much we lost, it's about how much we have left." What I take from that is that today is a day where we can recognize a past we've lost. We can't go back in time to relive any moment, from walking on the red carpet the first day of freshman year, to dancing at prom, to throwing the Pillsbury Doughboy at football games. But even though it feels like we're losing part of our lives, today is a day to be grateful. Today, we have all these amazing people gathered around us. Today, we have opportunities we've only ever been able to imagine, from the military to cutting-edge schools across the country. And yes, life can never be the same, but we have the opportunity to build the life we want to live, one filled with love and passion if you can find it. And that starts in this moment, together with the classmates who made these 4 years meaningful, in front of the school where we began to discover who we are for one last time. In this moment, we should remember our past, we should see how bright our future can be, and we should smile for right here, right now. I'd like to take a moment to appreciate those who helped us get to this moment and who helped us get to our futures. I'd like to thank our teachers for supporting our educational journey, whether that be through constructive criticism or a smiley face at the top of the page. And I'd like to thank them for taking the time to shape us into people who, yes, hopefully know algebra, but who can also think critically and who can use their voice to speak for what they believe in. I'd also like to thank our administrators for bringing positivity to everyday life and for making our high school experience possible. And I'd like to thank all the people who showed up today, relatives, friends, parents, and whoever else took the time to teach us what living looks like, be it through coming to our games and musicals, helping us with our geometry homework, or being there to just listen. We couldn't have made it here without you. And to the class of 2026, today we should look to this world left for us. The world those who love us helped us build, and we should carry hope. I hope that each of you does something that makes you happy today, tomorrow, and the day after that. I hope you find the people who make you laugh and who stay in the moments that feel unbearable. The people you're going to meet in all the far off places you'll go, and the people who've been standing there for 18 years. And I hope that even with difficulty and a hardship, you find what's worth loving in the world. So keep showing up every day to discover how much we have left and how much more there is than when we began.
So go right over there, okay? And then I'm going to get you your plaque. So stand right over here. Okay? Good job. Alani, to commemorate your efforts and to honor you, please accept this plaque, which acknowledges you as the Class of 2026 salutatorian. An identical plaque will hang in the Hall of Honor at GHS. Congratulations, Alani. Flip right over here. And now, for our valedictorian from the Class of 2026, Josie Knapp.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations to my fellow graduates of the class of 2026. I am incredibly honored to be standing before you all on this momentous occasion. This is a day to celebrate our collective achievements. As such, I wanted to include some requests made by you, my peers. Like one final group project. Everyone help brainstorm, and just one person is going to do all of the work. While asking for ideas for this introduction, I was told again and again that there was a specific phrase you did not want to hear. If you told me as a freshman that I would be speaking here today, I wouldn't have believed my ears. I apologized because I just said it anyway, and because I completely understand why nobody wanted me to. On the surface, it is the epitome of the corny graduation cliche. But nevertheless, the underlying sentiments ring true. It is incredibly difficult to predict the future, and our most tremendous opportunities are often those that are the most unexpected. As we reflect on the past 4 years and now venture ahead, I want us to consider the value of embracing the uncertain, how it has paid off already, and how it will pay off in the future. Now, as more of a sciencey person myself, I get that being unsure doesn't always seem like a good thing, especially not in school. Mrs. Stouty taught us to minimize error in the chemistry lab. There wasn't room for ambiguity when we calculated Riemann sums with Mr. Bergman, and when a program finally worked in computer science, it was because of the precise mechanical logic that we had been instructed in by Mrs. Sumner. But despite all of that, there are two important reasons why being unsure was in fact beneficial. First, we had to face the unknown to find those solutions. Learning came from tolerating the discomfort of uncertainty long enough to overcome it. Second, and perhaps more importantly, some of the greatest parts of class weren't related to the answers we were trying to find. For example, I never would have expected that deciding to take AP Computer Science A would result in me being pestered for months by my classmates' requests for a shout out in this speech. On that note, I'd like to thank Christian, Adi, and Max for making coding in Java surprisingly entertaining. However, the benefits of taking on the unexpected extend far beyond the classroom. We can see that by looking at our past achievements. This year, a team of GHS seniors won the Wisconsin Civics Games. They won because they knew the most about civics. They had the opportunity to win because when Mr. Johnson asked who would be willing to compete just a few weeks before the first round of competition, they stepped up to the plate. When we say yes to an unexpected opportunity, we say yes whether or not we believe we are going to be good enough, because we know that being offered the opportunity to do well isn't solely up to chance. I'm confident that the several accomplished athletes, mechanics, artists, entrepreneurs, and any other talented crowd members here today will attest to the hard work and dedication they have put into their craft. In part, we prepare ourselves so rigorously because we know we must create our own avenues for opportunities, and we know we need the skill to take advantage of those opportunities once they show up. How else would we have a wall of fame, Hawks in the news, trophies, plaques, the golden football? But what these awards and accolades fail to show is that, as Gordy poignantly tells Junior in the absolutely true diary of a part-time Indian, hard work, the act of finishing, of completing, of accomplishing a task, is joyous. That joyousness is ultimately the point of all of this uncertainty. Saying yes to the unknown, cultivating spontaneity, and valuing experiences beyond their concrete outcomes simply makes life more fulfilling. That cliche from earlier, the notion that I couldn't have possibly imagined today 4 years ago, is something we should strive to be able to say 4 years from now. So strike up a conversation with a stranger, rewrite the score of your favorite movie, enter into a kayaking race, apply for that internship, submit your poetry for publication, or otherwise indulge in uncertainty whenever and wherever you can find it. If you're lucky, you might end up somewhere you can't currently imagine, doing something you'd never guess on a path you didn't plan for. Of course, though, in the words of Holden Caulfield from The Catcher in the Rye, I'd never yell good luck at anybody. Thank you.
Great job. Step off to the side here, okay? We'll get you your plaque. Josie, to commemorate your efforts and to honor you, please accept this plaque, which acknowledges you as the class of 2026 valedictorian. An identical plaque will hang in the Hall of Honor at GHS. Congratulations, Josie. And now, the moment that you have been waiting for. Superintendent Nelson, School Board President Mr. Nauta, and Grafton School District Board members. As the principal of Grafton High School, I certify that our students sitting in front of you today have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Grafton School District and the state of Wisconsin. Seniors, please prepare to receive your diplomas.
As long as you're on this side, they're going to take it that angle. Perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Riley Adam Andre. Ella Juliana Arthur. Casey May Baker. Elijah Wesley Banog. Charlotte Renee Barnett. Noah A. Barnett. Josephina Ray Ballou. Sebastian S. Belusive. Jenna Hope Blamer. Aspen Eugene Belkey.
Braxton Barry Belkey. Colton Roger Belkey. Grayson Riley Bolick. Everett Robert Bonk. Rebecca Lauren Bosmans. Hunter Matthew Robert Bramstead. Marissa Aaron Bryan. Evan Noah Buckman. Nolan Curtis Baumgardner. Zachary E. Bergen. Samuel Joseph Cameronese. Riley James Carter. Leo Chen. Jacob William Collins. Natalie Mae Conley Cornell. Kendall Marie Conrad. Ian James Cornelius. Addison N. Cernajeski. Mariah Jordan Dantzler. Elizabeth Jean Dart. Lucy Mae Day. Tyler Henry Deere. Adam Michael Dembeck. Alyssa Marie DeVries. Jacob William Dodd. Juna Lee Eberman. Ava Sophia Ernessy. Ophelia Corrine Devora Alfline. Ethan Rudy Elias. Gabriella Ann Ellis Hudgen. Caleb Bryce Ernst. Callie Jane Faust. Elise J. Federal. Molly James French. Ariana Valentina Fuentes Hora. Nora Jean Gardner. Gabriella L. Gartman. Alexa May Gengler. Lila Isabel Jerome. Maximus Andrew Glab. Hannah Elizabeth Gomper. Bella Elise Goodwin. Grayson Michael Greenwood. Kylie Grace Grimm. Elise Constance Grosnick. Remy Addison Gundert. Gian Jaraim Gupta. Christian Birkenfeld Holding Hansen. Vincent Emmanuel Hansen. Anna C. Hansen. Audrey Karen Hansen. Luke C. Hansen. Tanvi Anand Hardis. Maddie Michaela Hatfield. Sophia Pearl Heil. Tyler Benjamin Heinley. Kyle Thomas Hensel. Riley Jean Hilgart. Gabriel Jacob Hochstetler. Brenda Yuka Ishibashi. Samuel Michael Jacoby. Damon Montez James. Jacob Robert Jimenez. Lillian Agnes Johnson Fedor. Thomas A. Jordan. Nathaniel Ian Common. Rayanne Dorothy Kegley. Nicholas Richard Kell. Kaya Jilly King. Noah Douglas King. Audrey Mae Kleckner. Josie Marie Knapp. Elizabeth S. Kroll. Brennan Scott Larimer. Jacob Thomas Lydell. Lillian Claire Lemke. Okay. Rook Lewis Levine. Anna Marie Winters Love. Amelia Ann Lundberg. Bennett Stephen Lundin. Aditya Raj Manchandani. Wyatt James Manuel. Carter Allen Marine. Riley Ann Marquez. Jackson Paul Marty. Aiden William Matthews. Maxwell Hunter Mazzari. Maxwell Douglas McDermott. Shay Kaylin McGinley. Peyton J. McKinney. Mia Ashley McInnes. Amelia Grace McQuinn. Nathan Daniel Alex Meyer. Haley Ryan Miller. Damian M. Morey. Cody Michael Mueller. Jacob William Mueller. Miles Princeton Muhlenberg. Dylan George Malloy. Catherine J. Murray. Gavin Nyhard. Lee Nguyen. Jocelyn Gertrude O'Connor. Carter D. Owens. Sophia Lorraine Arnett Oxley. Cooper Allen Parisian. Sophia Nadeda Perez. Sydney Grace Piaro. Joshua M. Poyer. Zachary Michael Pleer. Aiden M. Poor. Kevin Robert Quello. Amber Elizabeth Radke. Amelia Grace Ramsey. Blake Thomas Rao. Paxton C. Rexical. Lily May Rowe. Olivia Jane Ruff. Abigail Sue Ellen Rigg. Jacob David Sarbacher. Nicholas William Sauer. Nicholas James Schiller. Liesel Juliana Schilling. Nicole N. Schilling. Laura Karina Schlegel. Jack Aaron Schmansky. Ruth Catherine Schmidt. Chloe Jean Schneider. Gianna Janae Showalter. Olivia James Schultz. Tom Jerome Schumacher. Taylor Ann Skibby. Emily Margaret Sewell. Addison X. Siamoth. Grayson Garnet Hall Sleminski. Ariana Rose Smith. Jaden Jacob Smith-Kaler. Corbin Edward Stashko. Austin Jean Stern. Charles Oliver Stilb. Jasper Levi Stone. Carrie J. Strange. Braylee Marie Sumner. Abigail Walker Taft. Cole John Frederick Tarnowski. Gretchen Ruby Thatcher. Elisa Ashley Ubaldo. Jackson Theodore Urbane. Grace Ann Mary Utke. Renee S. Vicenti. Alani June Walls. Nigel James Walls. Guy James Walton. Ethan Michael Weinhold. Leanna Ray Weinhold. Leyland Ann Wilkie. Claire Ann Shaughnessy Willie. Liliana Grace Williamson. Isabella K. Windsor. Peyton Scott Wismuller. Dominic Joseph Wolf. Zaki Yusufani. Caden Richard Zimmerman.
Let's hear it for all of our graduates from the class of 2026. As our graduation ceremony draws to a close, it is my distinct privilege to offer a few final thoughts to our graduating class. This moment is always deeply meaningful to me, a chance to look out at the extraordinary students and families that we have here in Grafton and reflect on a journey defined by one undeniable word: excellence. Over the past 4 years, the class of 2026 hasn't just chased excellence, you have lived it, woven it into the culture of our school, and used it to elevate the standard for Grafton High School. Earlier in our ceremony, Superintendent Nelson shared some of the staggering, record-breaking milestones that defined your legacy. And he is exactly right. You are collectively one of the most decorated classes to ever walk these halls. But as I stand here and look at you now, I am reminded that true excellence isn't just our highest standardized test score, collection of trophies, state-level appearances, or even individual acknowledgments. It's a reflection of character. It is about how you achieve those things, and more importantly, the integrity, humility, and genuine care that you show for one another along the way. You took our district strategic plan, Vision 2030, you brought it to life in the most literal way possible. Our plan focuses on ensuring every student leaves us prepared for college, career, and life. You didn't just meet that standard, you exceeded it. We saw that same drive beyond the classroom and beyond the athletic fields. We saw it in the record number of students that you sent to state and national stages within our various clubs. We saw it within the fine arts, from outstanding solo and ensemble performances to Graftonics taking the stage at the Pabst Theater. And we even saw it with a record number of balloons placed within a single stairwell at GHS. But what has been the absolute joy of watching the class of 2026 this year is how your strong character transformed into outstanding leadership. You understood a powerful truth. True excellence is not just about personal success. It's about lifting everyone up around you. Your collective leadership was defined by a forward-thinking intelligence. Because of your character, you had the maturity to look beyond your own senior year and understand that it was bigger than just you. You knew that the environment you created today would become the standard for the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors watching you every single day. You didn't just lead GHS to one of the most successful years on record, but you engineered a blueprint for our school's future. By leading with intelligence, positive energy, and respect, you ensured the culture of excellence you built didn't end with your graduation, but will continue long after you leave Kellner Field today. Leaving that kind of lasting impact is the highest form of achievement, in my opinion, and it is exactly why it is so difficult to put into words just how profoundly proud I am of you. Because of who you are, I'm going to miss you tremendously, but collectively for what you accomplished together, and also individually for the unique skills, talents, passions, and personalities that you shared here with us at GHS every day. As you move forward from GHS and become the originals the world needs, please know that we will always be here for you, and we eagerly look for the day when you return to visit, and you will. And most important, always remember, once a Blackhawk, always a Blackhawk. Class of 2026, please stand. To commemorate your commitment to GHS, school spirit, and the Blackhawk pride you have demonstrated throughout the last 4 years, the GHS band will play our school song for you one final time. Seniors, it is now time. This is your final task as a GHS student. Please move your tassel from right to left, signifying your graduation from Grafton High School. On behalf of the Grafton School District Administration, faculty, and staff, I would like to officially present to you the graduated class of 2026. Congratulations, seniors! All right, that concludes our ceremony. We thank everyone in attendance for being a part of this very special day. Invite you to join our graduates on Kellner Field to capture any additional photographs commemorating the event. Thank you.